So welcome to Maths with Ish. We have a question on the board that says we should integrate, or we should show that the integral of tan x dx is equal to log to base e of sec x plus c. Now the first thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to write an identity for tan x, which is the same thing as sin x over cos x dx, okay? And after that, I'm going to apply my rule of integration. Now remember that if I differentiate cos x, I'm going to get minus sin x. But what I have on top here is sin x and not minus sin x. So in order to apply that rule of integration, I'm going to introduce a minus sign to the top. And then as I introduce a minus sign to the top, I'm going to balance up this minus sign I've introduced by putting another minus sign outside, because this minus sign here will counter this, and that will take this particular problem back to its original form. So introducing this minus sign, I must have to balance it with another one, okay? So with this now, I can apply my integral rule that says that integral of f prime of x over f of x is equal to log to base e of f of x plus c. Now, in other words, this rule is simply saying that anytime you discover that whenever you differentiate the denominator of a fraction of a function and it gives you exactly the numerator, then the integral of that function becomes the logarithm, which is the natural logarithm of the denominator. So that is what is happening here. That's what is going to happen here, because when if I differentiate cos x, I'm going to get minus sin x. So I'm going to apply this rule now. Since this will give me exactly this, I'm going to put it my logarithm to base e of cos x, then plus my arbitrary constant, which is c. Now, but remember, we want to make it look like this. Now, this minus sign, if I apply my my law of logarithm, remember that this minus here simply means minus 1 as well. So I can write this logarithmic function as cos x raised to the power of minus 1, then plus c. And of course, the inverse of cos x is the same thing as your sec x plus c. And so this is the solution. So we have been able to show now that integral of tan x dx is equal to log sec x plus c to base e. Beg your pardon. So that's our solution. I hope you've gained value from this. Thanks for watching. Do have a good day. Bye.